During the Ice Age, one wrong sound could end you. And if you were human, you were not the hunter. You were the prey. So if humans weren't in control, who actually ruled this frozen world? Here's what you've been told your whole life. Humans conquered everything: fire, stone tools, spears. And yes, eventually we did. But for most of the Ice Age, we were not at the top. We were the menu. In East Africa, 2.6 million years ago, our ancestors were small, slow, and defenseless. And this was not the frozen tundra you're imagining. It was a drying savanna, a world already full of things that saw humans as a snack. Let's meet the first one. Its name means terrible cat, Dinofelis. Imagine a leopard, but built to crush skulls. It didn't chase you in the open. It hid in the brush, perfectly still, and waited. One ambush, and it was over. And here's the part that makes your stomach drop. We didn't guess this. Paleontologists found hominin fossils with tooth marks consistent with large predators like Dinofelis. Our ancestors weren't just near predators, they were vulnerable to them. But out in the open, it got worse, because the savanna had no safe zone. Out there, you'd run into Pachycrocuta, a giant hyena nearly the size of a bear. Its jaws were powerful enough to crush through bones most animals couldn't break. And here's the brutal truth. It didn't even need to hunt you. It just needed to find you before someone else did. Imagine standing over a kill, hearing that sound, and knowing you're not the one leaving. Early human remains show that our ancestors were sometimes scavenged too. Every direction you turned, something was waiting. But the most dangerous place wasn't even on land. Here's where the story twists. Because the real killer of the Ice Age wasn't a predator at all. It was the world itself. Glaciers a mile thick, cold that could kill in minutes. Seasons that didn't care how fast you could run. In the worst stretches, Earth became a frozen trap. Survival wasn't about being the strongest. Our ancestors survived because they figured out something no predator ever had. They could plan. They learned to work together, to share, to pass down what they'd learned. And that's when the balance of power started to shift. Not because humans became stronger. Think about this. Every creature that terrorized the Ice Age evolved bigger teeth, bigger claws, bigger bodies. Humans evolved something else entirely: communication, tools, cooperation. A single human was vulnerable. Alone, one person could be hunted, injured, or killed. But a group of humans sharing knowledge could do something completely different. They could become extraordinarily difficult to defeat. That's why we're here today, while Dinofelis and Pachycrocuta are in museums. Not because we were stronger, not because we had the biggest teeth, but because we were smarter together. And the Ice Age is just one chapter. Before this came worlds with monsters even stranger. Swamps full of predators. Oceans ruled by creatures bigger than trucks. Entire ecosystems built around survival. Every layer of the Earth hides a story. Every one of them was once the most dangerous place in the world. So, if this made you look at the past differently, there's something I want you to do. Drop a comment with your hometown, because that place might have been dinosaur territory once. Want the next chapter of this story? Subscribe. This is only the beginning. Which Ice Age predator would have terrified you most? This is Unsealed Chapters, and thank you for watching.